Well, hello there, everyone. My name is Adam, and welcome back to Golden Sun. Last time we just finished up here in Llama Temple, learning the reveal synergy from Master Hama, and we managed to go and help out some people, rescue someone trapped under a landslide. And for our efforts, we see that indeed Silk Road is now clear, and we can get through. Many people from Xi'an helped move the rocks. They were very heavy. Well, I can imagine so. They were rather large rocks. We moved the rocks. Now people can pass. Well, that's lovely. And if we come back over this way, we can make a quick jog back over here to Xi'an itself. And we can go check in on our new friend that we helped out. Shu is resting. Beiji is watching over him. They will be glad to see you. Well, I would hope so. Coming inside here, Beiji's prediction came true. Now, I believe she can foresee things. Oh, now you believe it. That was the wrong synergy. What did that do? There we go. Beiji's ability to sense trouble is real. I'm quite surprised. You would be. Oh, warrior, welcome! Shu was saved, thanks to you and Master Hama. You have my deepest gratitude. Master Hama has great power. You do too, young warrior. You are both amazing. I was injured by rocks on my way from Llama Temple. I'm sad my training could not help me. I knew help would come when I was trapped. Must thank everyone. Well, at least everyone here is truly grateful. That's more than some people get when they help out, so that's nice. And of course, it's always nice to be complimented on our skills. Feels good. So with that handled, let's get back on the road to handle our business, shall we? Coming back over here, through Silk Road, we can then move on, head past Llama Temple and come to the Llamacan Desert. This place is rather hot. Just walking around here saps every ounce of my strength. As long as we're walking around on sand like this, we'll constantly build up that heat gauge to our right. So let's go ahead and set our new synergy reveal to a shortcut, so we can find these oases and jump in to cool ourselves off. And here we encounter new enemies in the form of orcs. In the traditional pigman sense of the word, and not the more common giant green-skinned brute man more common nowadays. They still go down fairly easily though, and Garrett gets a level up for our troubles. Now, thankfully in this desert, if you pay attention, you'll notice the heat gauge over there only goes up when we walk around on the sand. If we walk around on the rock, or this darker colored ground here, then we're actually safe from heat for the most part. Something to keep in mind, although it doesn't really help very much. The enemies here continue to be not especially dangerous. Proving that we are on the correct path, or being at the appropriate level. And here we find a synergy stone. So we may as well heal up. then we can grab that. And because of my poor route planning, we can now see what happens when the heat gauge fills up. It does a hefty chunk of damage to us all. Nothing too bad when we can just use it. We can just use something like Wish to fix ourselves back up, but not something that we want to have happen regularly. All the same. Coming over here, we find. Oh, that's not an oasis or an item. What's this? This is an antlion. So, let's go ahead and deal with him. Storm Ray, Ice, Ragnarok, and Heat Wave. Still not enough, huh? There we go. They're rather sturdy enemies, but they're nothing to really worry about. And another oasis. And then we can come out this way. But before we do, let's get in another battle. Alright then, that's the way you want it. Try and be nice and run away from a battle so you don't have to kill enemies, and they just don't let you be nice. Unfortunate for them. Now, there is a reason that I came back down. And that reason is right here. We find the Vulcan Axe. What does this do, you ask? Well, it's a very nice weapon, in fact. So, we'll go ahead and give that to Garrett. Because, well, he needs it more. Actually, we'll give that to Isaac. No, we'll give that to Garrett. And then give Garrett's old sword to Isaac. There we go. Ah yes, more new enemies. And we'll just heal ourselves up from that unfortunate heat damage. And find out that, unsurprisingly, the salamander is quite resistant to fire. And also, his fire synergy hits rather hard as well. And that finishes off the salamander, at least. So now we can move on once again. Everyone here is rather upset about the heat, and will continue to be. Unfortunate, but not unexpected. So now we come to a large, wide open area. There are several of these rings of stones here in this area. They all have various things in them, such as a potion, an oasis, another antlion, which we will go ahead and fight because why not? No real reason not to, after all. It's basically free experience. And there we see that it can indeed cast synergy. But it's nothing to really worry about. Go ahead and heal up after that, and then keep moving. Up here we can find another oasis. We can find a synergy stone here, but we'll leave that for the moment and come back just in case we need it. So close. So, what's up here? Well, that would have been handy about 2 steps ago. Unfortunate. But if we keep looking around... here we can find a gin. A Jupiter gin, in fact. So we'll go ahead and give that to Ivan, and then set it. And as we do, we see that he gains the ward synergy, as well as being promoted to a mage. You'd think that a magician would be a more higher level title than a mage, but oh, what do I know? And Fire Blessing. Unfortunate. And Blast. That's one we haven't seen yet. Ah, an oasis. Just in time, too. And I think that might be everything here. Another antlion. Why not? We can deal with this. Flare wall. And I think this should do the trick. Yep, there we go. If we come down this way, we find a path leading over this way. Alright, let's continue. Now then, where's the right way through here? Not this way. So it must be this way. And coming down around here. As you can see, like I said, walking around on the stone here does not raise our heat level. And in here we find a cave that lets us get out of the heat. Very nice. Whew, a brief little reprieve. But when we come back outside, we see that our heat level has returned right back to where it was. Oof, that wasn't pleasant. So we see there's a ring of stones down there. It seems so out of place. There has to be something here, right? Well, there's an oasis here. An antlion there, and coming up here, there's a treasure chest. Inside of which we find a mint. We'll leave that antlion alone, though. And be back on our way. Then we can come up this way. And get back to crossing the sand. And here we have what seems to be a dead end, but is actually a good time to prepare. So, we'll go ahead and have those set. And that. As well as these two. And then we'll save, just in case. Because in here we find a Manticore. It doesn't look happy to see us. So, let's engage this. Let's engage. See what we can do against him. And boost our defenses. Boost our resistance. Try and drop his attack. Manage to avoid getting poisoned at least. But we get impaired and have our defense dropped anyway. So, let's unleash some summons. We can unleash the Tier 4 Venus summon now, or the Tier 4 Jupiter summon, I should say. And we'll go ahead and use up another Mercury Gin. Summoning Thor does Thor things, as predicted. And Cybele does Cybele things. Fair chunk of damage. Mad Blast. Not exactly pleasant. Summoning Tiamat does Tiamat things. However, it doesn't do quite as much damage, as the Manticore is a fire-type enemy. Oh dear. Well, this isn't good. So let's see if we can't save Ivan real quick. And we'll try out Volcano, just to see what it does. And then we'll summon Boreas to try and finish him off. There we go. And there's Boreas. Let's bombard this Manticore with giant snow cones. And that takes care of the Manticore. Whew! That could have been very ugly very quickly. So with that done, we can head through the cave here. And we emerge back on the world map once again. Excellent! Now, before we go any further, let's come up here. No thank you, enemies. It should be around here somewhere, I think. No, I said no thank you, enemies. Oh, gracious. Well, we'll come back and deal with that mystery in a moment. There's something around here. I can't quite remember exactly where. So if we come up around this way... Oh dear. They summon allies. Lots of bridges around here. As you can see, I can't move into this particular area. Strange, but nothing there. So if we keep moving on this way... Oh, alright, fine then. The enemies here are rather weak, surprisingly. And we seem to have reached a dead end. Strange. But as we can see, we're right near Llama Temple there, so... It seems we've gone in a rather large circle. So we can just head back this way. The enemies around here really do seem intent on being as annoying as they can. But if we head back this way, we can cross the bridge here, ignore some more random mushrooms, ignore the random mad vermin, cross this bridge, and then we can reach the town of Calais. Now, we've heard the name of this town before. It's been a while, but we've heard about this town. But for now, we're just going to rest up at the inn. And then, that's where we're going to stop for the moment. We have a new town to explore, and of course there's always plenty of things to do in a new town. So, we'll see what problems await for us to solve during our exploration of the town itself, which we'll get to in our next video. So, until then, see you next time, everybody.